Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over and update a coin called Cardano or ADA, which is trading about 51 cents right now. And you guys just land here, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, be greatly appreciated. New subscribers, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm going to go over ADA or Cardano, let you know too, those that are new to my channel, I have a bullish slant because I think the markets are set up. Personally, in my opinion, based off the data that I'm looking at, is set up for a swing up, including crypto market and other markets. The data is telling me that. And also say the market too is set up for that is because I would say 80%, 90% plus people are bearish. The sentiment is that nothing can go up right now because the feds are raising rates, doing quantitative tightening. Go watch some previous videos. Assets can go up during those times. So it's really, really primed, in my opinion, to be doing a swing up. And if you take a look at some of the volume out there and some of these assets too, kind of pay close attention to them. Volume is increasing a little bit. So might want to be careful of crypto Twitter and all those people out there telling you Bitcoin's going down to 10,000, because I have a sneaky hunch the data is saying otherwise. They might be buying behind your back. FYI. Don't know that for sure, but data is saying something different. So I'm going to go over Cardano. I have new subscribers. I go over the overall picture. So you're looking at an asset. You want to see, can I get a good swing trade in? I'm going to do long swing trades. That's what I do because that's usually where you make the most of your money. You can do shorter time trades where you might want to do scalp trades or trades on the weekly or bi-weekly time frame. I was doing that on the short side when things were going down over here. They were going down. The area now that Cardano is in is the momentum is so low that, in my opinion, you're not going to get much downside right now. You're going to probably get more upside just based off the RSI momentum indicator down here. Okay, guys. So what I think is the possibility of Cardano here is open for debate. You couldn't say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or this over here is what I think it is called a rising wedge, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either way, however you cut that pie, I don't want to argue about what it's doing. It's going to have the same result. It's probably going to end up beyond all-time highs of $3.15, and it has a shot to make it up to the box. Now, I want to go over the asset, and somebody had asked a question. It was asked a couple times by some subscribers of my channel. And the question was this. One person asked it on Veracity, another person asked it on another asset. I can't remember what it was. So the question was, well, if the asset, as an example, I show you guys. So let's say that the Cardano is making this move, right? And it came down into the fourth and it's going up. The question was this. Now, what if there's all this good news and really just people are just basically the assumption was, what if there's a bunch of good news right there? Okay. And let you guys know something right here. All you have to do is go to the chart, preferably the weekly chart. You want to check the daily chart, the 12 hour. I check the 12 hour for longer time frames, 12 hour, and then also the 18, sometimes the daily, the 3-day, and the weekly chart. If Cardano has a move, okay, and it's above that third wave, okay, and the fifth wave is up here, as an example, in that box, and you see this, and I'll let you guys know, you see this, because more than likely, this is what's going to happen. This is a third wave blast off that Cardano did right here. You see that in the RSI. It's going to have something just like that, okay? I don't care what the media is going to say. I don't care what's going on, how good of news, and this fork, that fork, and all these other forks, going on with Cardano. If that's up there, and this RSI is down here, creating that bearish divergence, me personally, not financial advice, I will be exiting the majority of my position, if not all of the position. It's just going to kind of depend, okay? It's going to kind of depend right down there. So just to let you guys know that. There will be all kinds of hype and everything going on. All you have to do is check the charts. If you have that bearish divergence, at some point, it will roll over and clear that divergence, okay? That's just how it goes, guys. That means it's slowing. What's the reason why that it does that? It comes here is that this wave is going to go up, and the momentum in this wave is decreasing. Okay. And it went above this wave. Okay. It went above that wave, telling you that it has bearish divergence, and it's going up here and decreasing the momentum, giving you the signal that it's going to roll over. Okay. Go look at the top of Bitcoin at 69,000 and just look at the massive amount of bearish divergence telling you it's going to roll over. So you want to be aware of that. Anyhow, with Cardano, the other reason why I think Cardano, no matter, I'm going to go into more depth into Cardano in this area, guys. So no matter how you want to cut this pie in here and go over this count, that count, I'm going to show you a little bit what I'm looking at with Cardano. I'll go in there. Is that, in my opinion, Cardano is going to hang out in this area. You have a lot of good signals and confluence with some areas here on Cardano. One is that you have it on top of this wave and on top of that wave over there, okay? And also the wave sequence and making a rising wedge. And two, you have nice confluence. If you want to take a retrace on this whole leg, which is a massive third wave that it did, and it's probably going to just hang out at this 0.382 until the crypto markets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the other signals out there, maybe the DXY is going to continue to go down. Look at 10-year treasuries. Maybe they're going to peak. As an example, NASDAQ is more bullish as an example. And then it's just going to probably hang out in this area at the 0.382, might dip back down below it, hit the trend or something like that, and then finally get out of there, in my opinion, okay? So that's what I think with Cardano. I don't think there's going to be too much more downside. Could it dip below? It could, but not likely, in my opinion. So the other good signal that you have is that you can see that on this RSI data, this momentum indicator on down here is this is right here telling you this is the third wave peak right in that area. Okay, right there. Okay, that's a fifth of the third, and then it was able to pull off another fifth wave right here. Okay, in that area, make this massive move. And then you can see over here with this RSI data, it's down a little bit more. This is up higher, telling you this is the wave with most momentum. As you can see, it went the highest, and then it's correcting, and then the RSI indicator is all the way back down here to this area. Okay. Telling you the momentum slowed way down. It's corrected this wave, and it's getting ready to warm itself up in this area, probably to go back up here in this section to either break right around all-time highs or get up into the box potentially. Okay. The box area is if it gets extremely bullish, or it just might go beyond all-time highs of $3. Say 350 or 340 or something like that. You just have to look at the data as the wave is in progress being made. And then as time goes on, you can get targets this time. Right now, it's just kind of, you could say more or less speculation, but that's what I'm suspecting is going to happen with Cardano. All right, guys. So I'm going over here to TradingView. It's a little bit easier to use, let you guys know what's going on possibly. Cardano was a coin that I was kind of hoping would get down to about the 30-cent, low 30s, about 32, 33 cents, and it didn't do it. I've been waiting a long time for that to get down there, and it just didn't do it, because I was here's this third wave in this area right here, and it swung back up on this wave, and it was going to be making a wave down this way. Okay, so my target was a lower down here to this area, and it just didn't make it. So it didn't make it, guys. So the deal is that if Cardano finished its correction there, that's a truncated fifth wave, and it could have done that, because sometimes you want to take the wicks out and check it out and see if it also makes sense too. It's very important. Sometimes wicks can screw you. They've screwed me in the past, and what has happened is because it did this massive wick on other assets that I've worked with, I made the assumption, oh, it can't be bullish, it's got to be bearish because the wick's way down there, and just avoided the asset, and next thing you know, the thing just started going up. Okay, so you want to be careful that can happen, and if it's so, then this whole area right here could have been the fifth wave. Come down here, 1, 2, back down for 3, up for 4, and it was ending diagonal right here. So there's a good shot that Cardano ended there. Cardano is in a really good area, in my opinion. So like this would be your low, the 40 cents, and then now you can move this up to the 42 cents to see what Cardano is going to do. I don't see Cardano doing a massive moonshot anytime in the next week or two, okay, because it's doing something here. It's going to correct this and come back down. So you got time to start checking out Cardano to see what it's going to do, whether it's going to break this low or this low. And I'll tell you why this low and this low are going to be significant. Now with Cardano, we're in this section. I checked this out, and this is like a very, very nice diagonal move that I made, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and up for a 5. It's a leading contracting diagonal. And the other reason why I say that this is potentially a leading contracting diagonal is usually at the end of diagonals, what do they like to do? They have abrupt corrections. So a diagonal, once it's finished, will have an abrupt correction, whether it's in the beginning or at the end, particularly at the end. So you see this at the end of a sequence, it will have abrupt correction, just like Cardano did right here for this fall. And from this point to this point and coming way over here, it corrected nearly 90% of this whole wave. So there's a really good shot that this was a leading diagonal of some sorts. Could it be corrective? It could. It could have been an ABC over an ABC. Not sure yet until it plays itself out, guys. So there's obviously a couple of other options. And then what it came down and do over here, is this A, B, C? It could be. Or is it finished up over here and now it's on to a new sequence? So what I would do with Cardano and what I would be checking out is that it's going to finish something here. I expect Bitcoin to continue to do what it needs to do, playing around in this 22,300 range. As a matter of fact, I didn't expect Bitcoin to go quite that high, but it's going up there and Bitcoin's finishing that sequence and it's going to do a correction. And then Cardano, obviously, also at the same time will be doing a correction. And then this correction, how deep this goes, is going to determine what all of this actually is. Is this a 1-2 and it did another 1-2? Don't know yet until this correction is going to start. And where is it going to end up? Is it going to end up here, here at the bottom of wave 4, bottom of wave 2, or the very bottom of the wave, or is it going to break it? So those would be the next areas I'd be checking out with Cardano once it's done with this wave. I actually expect this little wave right here to go right above that trend line, probably up kind of like just like so, up to maybe 52 cents or something like that. Okay. And then it'll start doing this correction. Do I know exactly what this is yet? Cannot determine that. Nobody can. This could be A, B, C, and it's a corrective swing of this whole 5 wave. Now the other way you can look at this, if you're bearish, if this is 1-2 and Cardano's going way down here, I don't think that that's very likely, in my opinion, just because of the confluence, the overall trend, everything that's down here. It's not really set up to start making moves like this. The momentum is very, very low here on the weekly chart, guys. Could it do a little bit more? It could do a little bit more, but no massive wave down that section. Not in my opinion, guys. Either way, if you're in this coin, so say, for example, if I was determined to find an entry point on this coin, not financial advice, these are the areas I'd be looking for on the correction, you know, the 46 cents, the 44 cents, and then see if it breaks that 42 cents. You're definitely low over here of the 40 cents, okay? Because if it breaks this low, then all of this becomes something different. You know, ABC corrected the correction and comes down, and then it wanted to make something over here to finally finish it up and land over here. That could happen. I don't think so, guys. I think Cardano's actually going to be hanging on to these areas, just like I have over here in this section on the long-term time frame, and it's just getting itself ready whenever, like I said, there's the markets are going to get ready to go bullish and go get out of there, and then Cardano could start making its trek right up there. That's how I see it, guys. It's in a very good spot, in my opinion. You know, right now is the time to be looking at Cardano for a long-term swing trade and not for a long-term short, in my opinion. Those days are gone. I mentioned in previous videos, I think probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, maybe a little bit more. I was telling you guys, hey, short season's coming to an end. You're going to start flipping and going long. And personally, the way it is right now with all the other assets, you know, I'm going against the grain and going more towards the long side. And I prefer to keep it that way, because usually that's how the markets work. When everybody's bullish and you go bearish, you're in the minority, and that's usually how they work. So, and now you're down at the bottom and you flip bullish and everybody's bearish. You know, that's just how they work. Normally, the minority is the right side. You know, what the majority are saying in the markets is where you don't want to be, in my opinion. All right, guys, that's the end of my video on Cardano. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.